I'm going to make this video short, guys, but there's been a lot of speculation on Obamacare, and not Obamacare, sorry. I'm doing that for my journalism assignment. But, no, speculation on the government shutdown. Now, a lot of people are saying it's because, oh, well, the right isn't conforming to the left, and the left isn't wanting to compromise with the right. Well, that's kind of what's happening. That's the reason, I guess. But what I'm really concerned about is that although the government shut down, the major parts of the government are still running. So it's this big fear-mongering thing, trying to make the public believe that, oh, we can't function without our gods of the government. And you know, it's really just not all that true. I mean, look at the World War II memorial. They have enough money to bring out all these guards, these troops, these goons in little, thinking that they're better than everybody else, and threaten to arrest a bunch of 90-year-olds for wanting to visit their World War II memorial. That isn't even theirs. The federal government does not own that. It was paid by taxpayer money and donations via radio talk show hosts like Alex Jones or Coast to Coast or Adam Kokesh, people like that. And the problem with this is that there's a lot of people out there that want to just complain like, oh, the Republicans are bad, they're nasty, they need to conform to Obamacare. When the Republicans aren't exactly wrong, but what they're not understanding is that Obamacare was written by insurance companies to bring down America. That's the whole problem. And sorry about that, I just got a text message. The big problem with that is that there's government corporations that are all in it for themselves. Yes, the whole idea of socialized healthcare is good, but it cannot work in a capitalist society. In a capitalist society, people want money. That's the whole idea. They work for money, so Obamacare therefore would be written to help the big corporations that wrote it to get more money. Now, I'm not saying... Look at my little dog. You see him? Hey Penelope. Anyways, yeah, the whole idea of this was just to destabilize and make us reliant on the government, to make us think that we can't function without the government, but when in fact we can. But to get back to the point that most of government problems right now aren't, like, because of the government shutdown, people think, oh, everything's shut down, there's the 800,000 government employees that are on furlough, and which means getting paid even though they're not working. Or no, they're not working and not getting paid. Sorry about that. But like, they have enough money to lock down the national parks, which apparently we need the government to be able to walk through national parks. And it's raining, so right now, so you might get a raindrop in the lens. But I don't know. The NSA's still running. Oh my gosh! And there was a video coming out about a group of reporters went to the NSA headquarters in Utah and got in trouble because they thought that they could. Well, they can record there. It's been in over 5 Supreme Court hearings that you can take pictures of and audio of government property, of federal property. You just cannot go past any restrictive gates. Now, they were in the parking lot, per se, a parking lot, and the NSA goons came out, all big bad in their black uniforms, and came out and told them to shut off their cameras. Now, the reporters who claimed, hey, this is our First Amendment, we can do this, and they're like, hey, okay, give us the cameras. So eventually they gave them the cameras, but the goons weren't smart enough to delete the footage, so they were able to keep the footage, and now it's all over YouTube, on Infowars.com, on StoryLeak.com. And I guess my point here is the government shutdown didn't do anything. It's a bunch of fear-mongering. There is no real evidence to prove that the government's in any problem. The only thing that's happening is that Congress is not in session. Now, yesterday there was a secret government meeting, which is also illegal due to the Sunrise and Sunset Clause. But, actually I'm not sure if that's what it's called. Sunrise, Sunset something. 2 different things, just I can't remember which one. But I guess, yeah, I mean, there's no real problem here. I guess what we need, as American people, we need to wake up and just tell the government that we're not going to go with their problems and go with their mind control bullcrap. And we as an American people need to stand up against these tyrants. We need to stand up and show them that we will not be compliant. We will not be sheep tending to the wolves that want our money, want our pension funds, want everything out of our lives, to become dependent and to become sheep, apparently. But that will not happen, because the spirit of liberty is rising. And they know that. That's why they're getting scared. People like Ted Cruz, Ron Paul, Rand Paul, people like that are standing up against Congress, who has a 14% approval rating, if that shows you anything. The American people are rising, the American people are doing this, and there's going to be problems. There are going to be false flag attacks. There will be a bunch of little events like this, like the government shutdown, to try to show people that we are dependent, that we cannot run without a government. No, we can run without a government, and it's been the same thing for the last 2 days when the government's been shut down. Anyone really notice a difference? No, the mail is still coming. The NSA is still snooping on us. The IRS is still auditing Tea Partiers and hardcore Republicans, libertarians. So, all I guess I want to tell you is that we are not sheep to these corporate gangs, these gang mentality fuckers that are up on Capitol Hill. And sorry for the language, but I get worked up. So, in closing, I'd like to tell you, stay strong, my friends. Spread the message of liberty. I'm not exactly great on this yet. I'm going to get there. This is my 3rd video. But, yeah. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Leave me any comments, any advice that you'd like me to cover, any stories that you'd like me to explain in any sort of detail. So, yeah. See you guys.